everybody, it's Vicki from My Bashful Life, and I have a little something different for you today. I'm going to be doing the Home Sweet Home tag originated by the Not So Ordinary Housewife here on YouTube, and I thought this would be fun because I'm all about the home anyway. Everything I do is in connection with making your home better. So I have the questions here on my phone, so let's get started. What is your living situation? Do you rent, own your home, live at home, etc.? We own our home, so I guess we live at home. What type of house do you live in? Apartment, townhouse, etc.? We live in a house. It's a very traditional, not very modern, very traditional house. Do you live in the city, suburbs, or country? Suburbs. I love living in the suburbs. How many people live in your home, and who do you live with? Right now we have 5 people living at home. My oldest son lives in Philadelphia, but I live here with my husband, my daughter, and my 2 sons. If you own your home, when did you buy it and how old were you when you bought it? Well, we do own our home, and as of the age I was when we bought it, let's just say I was old enough. I will tell you though, we bought our first house. I think I was 23 when we bought our first house. How long have you lived in your home? I think we've lived in this house, which is the longest we have ever lived anywhere. We've lived in this house 19 years, which is a very long time. Let's see, how many bedrooms? We have 5 bedrooms. We have 4 upstairs, and we have a very large bedroom down in our basement. And how many bathrooms? We have 3 bathrooms. Again, we had 4 children, so the more bathrooms, the happier everybody is. What was the selling point for your home? What sold you on this place? I would have to say, I remember when we were looking at houses, we built this house, so we were looking at all kinds of different models everywhere. And I would say the thing that really sold me on this house was when we walked into the front door. It was a big 2-story foyer, and you could see all the stairs and the upstairs hallway as soon as you walked in. And I think at that moment, I knew this was going to be our house because I just loved the way that it looked. What is something you love about your home? Oh, I love so many things about my home. I think the thing that I love the most about my home is, I don't know, I guess it's just that feeling that you get when you come home. It's like such a relief to be there. It's so homey and comfortable, and it's like where everybody that you love is. So I have to say the best part about my home is that I just love being here with the family. It's just truly my favorite thing in the world. What is something you hate about your home? I don't think there's anything that I really hate about my home. Over the last 19 years, there's a lot of things I've come to terms with, and I guess the biggest thing is I wish that my kitchen was bigger. When we moved in here, my children were very, very tiny, and I didn't even have all my children yet. And as they've grown, you see that your living areas kind of shrink, and the kitchen was one of those living areas that really seemed to shrink as the kids, got older and would bring their friends over and things like that. So I wish I had a bigger kitchen. Let's see. What is a future plan or a future project that you plan on completing in your home? Probably the biggest future plan that we have is doing something with our master bedroom. We have probably redone everything in our house over the last 19 years, but our master bedroom is still, everything is original. Original carpet, original bathroom, and it is really time that we do something because it's just getting unsightly. Okay, what is next? Let's see. What is something you changed in your home immediately after moving in? In our home, our eating area in our kitchen is right next to our den, and for whatever reason, the builder had put up this banister to separate the two. That was one of the first things that we took out. It just, as soon as we took it out, it just gave it such a much bigger one type of room look. So that was the thing that we did almost immediately. Let's see. What is something you always wanted to do to your home and never got around to it? what was one thing we wanted to do that we never got around to? I would probably really just go back to redoing the master bedroom and the master bath. We have talked about it so much that I can't wait to, to get it done, but we just never, we've never had it done it. It's always at the bottom of the list. Everything else comes first. So I would say redoing our master bedroom. If you had to do it over again, would you rent, buy your current home? If not, why not? I think if I had to do it all over again, I would do the same thing. Absolutely. This house has been such a blessing in our lives, and it was something that was conservative in the beginning of what we could afford, and as my family grew, we realized what a good choice that was, and I would absolutely rebuy this house again. I love it. I love my little house. Let's see, does your home have any quirks? If so, what are they? Do you like those quirks? Why or why not? Any quirks? Oh, I know. The one thing about our house, I guess is the quirk, is the electricity goes out at like the most random times. It doesn't even have to be a storm. It doesn't have to be a windy day. It could just go out. And I find it very annoying because inevitably it's at the most inconvenient time, and I kind of lose my cool and I freak out. So that is like probably the biggest quirk of our house, is that our electricity goes out at just the oddest times. So I guess that's probably, if that's the worst thing about it, then I guess I'm pretty good with it. All right, so that was the end of the tag. So that was really fun to do, and I hope that you enjoyed it and you learned a little bit more something about me. And until I see you next time in the next video, I hope you love the life you have, and take care. I'll see you later. Bye.